Welcome back to Library of Ruina, dear patrons. I am of course Kai Sohal and one of the last survivors of the Shi Association. Well, that ill-fated expedition at least. It is only Section 2, not all of the Shi Association after all. But before we talk about the background lore of the Shi Association, we need to go back a little because I did some of the general invitations again. So let's talk about Jikan and the Rusted Chains. This was a weird battle. Their only abilities is, yeah, well, as he says, like hurting themselves basically. They have quite a few pages that bleed themselves, especially Jikan himself. I'll show him off later. But yeah, that's what the Rusted Chains are all about. Interestingly, what they aren't saying is that the Rusted Chainlings are associated with the Kurokuma clan. Like they are effectively their underlings. And they were ordered to go to the library to buy them. Like, it doesn't say in their background lore, but it does say in their battle quotes that if they don't do this, the Kurokuma clan is going to have their heads. The workshop affiliated fixers tell us that about the tres, was it tre? Tre or tres? My French isn't that good, but it is French for three. This association is managing workshops and patents and what kind of weapons you are allowed to have or not. Their battle was all about them using their spears there. I can show off some of their cards. Some of it is kinda interesting. Hanafuda even has a golden card. And tells us about the nest of gambling. And apparently it's just as awful as you would imagine a nest full of casinos to be. And also about the Elfi Association, which, as one of my viewers already told me, is, well, Swiss German for elf. The elf is the German word for 11, and this is like the Swiss German version. Not the Swiss German version everywhere in Switzerland. It's a very specific dialect. It sounds weird even to Germans and most Swiss. Yeah, but that's what Hanafuda has to say. And the Jong office, same office as Hanafuda. Yeah, tell us a little bit more about the nest of J and predicting the future. But yeah, apparently some of the nests are just as awful as some back streets. So let's leave behind the general invitations here and continue to the Shi Association. Eugene herself, and of course I had to replay the battle to get her, tells us about Argalia, alias the Blue Reverberation. And yeah, he is collecting people who are related to the distortion phenomenon to form his ensemble. And she was trying to get behind that plot. And she was even behind sending off the full stop office against the Church of Gears. So yeah, that's why the whole thing with the musicians of Bremen happened, but now they were basically sent to their deaths after an endless series of battles. Especially puzzling is that their boss is somehow doing this to them. Or for some reason doing this to them. Yeah. So basically they never had a chance, and it's rather questionable why the Blue Reverberation is even using them to do this, and how he is using them to do this. Like, what kind of influence does he have over the boss? Temna tells us a little bit about the Shia Association in itself, and I didn't even notice in the last video. I am a little horse. Actually, I kinda need to pause the video. I just noticed I forgot to get me something to drink beforehand. I'll be right back. So, back again, obviously. Where were we? Yeah. So, first of all, what I was about to say is that I, on closer look, noticed that there's a little 4 hidden in their logo, which is otherwise the Japanese kanji for, I think, death. Like, it's sort of, but not quite the number 4, and well, that's because of the association of the number 4 with death and all of that. And yeah, the Shia Association is associated with assassinations. Interestingly, and the Liu Association, which is also Japanese, and this time for 6, is more like direct battle. The interesting thing is that they take orders to kill anyone. Like, if they are paid, they kill it, no questions asked. This sounds more like a syndicate than an association. But anyway. The Shifixer tells us more about the assassinations they carried out. Mostly that they treat every client the same. They kill them, no questions asked, no matter what or who. The request fee is paid, they don't care. But yeah, the recent events are very, very different. So, let's continue with the key pages I was talking about. Not their key pages just yet, but the ones I got from the general invitations. She is interesting. She may have a golden page, but unfortunately her passives aren't that good anymore. She obviously deals with the discard decks, but unfortunately most discard cards aren't that good anymore. She is a bit outdated, but I guess we can use her passives when I need more speed dice. Yeah, and so are her underlings. They have an interesting passive ability. It is a bit expensive, but more strength when all the allies are alive. Well, that's not bad. Yeah, I can probably use that sometimes. And the rusted chains are just funny. Like, look at that. He gets more power for every 5 stacks of bleed. And, well, he also causes bleed. I mean, that doesn't sound bad, right? You can get a lot of power. Yeah, sure, but he only has 70 hit points. And let me show the combat pages that go with that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is... Alright. Now die is his card, basically. Yeah, then you inflict 5 bleed to self and get incredibly powerful, but... I guess you can do a deck with that. But he will bleed himself to death really, really quickly. This is the main spear card that the workshop fixers had. It's okay, I guess. I could probably use it to give Oscar's Pierce deck a little bit more oomph. So yeah, they were okay. It would probably help if I played the general invitations right away instead of leaving them until they are completely outdated. Oh well. Now to my current decks. Of course I had to use Eugene's page. She has so many abilities. And as you can see, I equipped him with, or I can show it here better, with Sios Page and all of her abilities. So to turn Eugen into a slash specialist. And yeah, Eugen doesn't need much. She needs to overcome Crisis, Endless Battle, and Ink Over, that's it. Especially since Ink Over is incredibly cheap for her. That's basically all she needs. At least I hope so. Corbinian is kinda similar. He also has Sios Page. But of course not with Eugen. I don't have another Eugen page, but rather with Temmas. And unfortunately, he doesn't have the ability to make the forecast pages cheaper. So I went with a more balanced slash deck, like also slash specialize. In fact, more so, even more so than Eugen. Endless Battle has some blunt in it after all. But yeah, it should work. More specialized on gaining haste and using Flashing Strike. But also, of course, Ink Over and some more light restoration, because unfortunately, or fortunately, he is not at 25% or lower, so he does not have the light regen from Overcome Crisis. So I'm not sure if this card will work, if this deck will work well, simply because Ink Over might be a little bit too expensive to have two of them in there. We will see. Jose does not have a Sio deck, because I didn't have any Sio cards left. But rather, I gave her a blunt deck. As you can see here, and to make use of the Singular Strike ability, I also gave her a bunch of, well, single dice abilities. Especially Heavy Peaks is incredibly powerful with this set of passives. This 5 to 18 is actually a 8 to 21. So yeah, I think that will work well, especially since the puppet cards are just good all around. So what are we going to do with that? Of course, we are going to face Pinocchio. I'm not sure why I said it like that. I have no idea what he can do. I did not see him in Lobotomy Corporation, at least not that I can remember. I think I would have remembered if he had Pinocchio. Maybe I missed him. And what are we going to do with Hassett? As you can see, I have not prepared anything for them, because I plan to just give them Roland's setup when we are done with Pinocchio. Yeah, I know. In the beginning I said, well, I will do extra separate decks for each and every one of them. But to be honest, now that I have ran into really difficult abnormalities, I am going to take my most powerful deck, or my most powerful decks, and use it on the abnormalities we are facing, because I get the feeling this isn't going to be easy anymore. So yeah, let's check it out. Yeah, I definitely did not have that in Lobotomy Corporation. Creaking wooden noise it makes, that's icky. Pinocchio, it was a children's tale about a kid whose nose grew long after telling a lie, I think? I think I read about it somewhere, a wooden puppet with a long nose. Oh, well, people taught me how to speak. I dream of becoming a human. More text. I can see it. Can we actually... Oh, we can zoom it out a little, but I don't think we can move the window. I'm keen to learn as usual. Would you like to see me learn? I don't know about that. People taught me how to speak. Okay, let's check out their passives. Copies the patron librarians combat bookshelf. Oh. Fuck. Roland has a lot of ink over cards. Oh no. Lies. Am I a human if I mimic humans? Place a page that contains a lie. Okay. Every 2 to 3 scenes. And clashing against lying is bad. Okay. How do we get that? Joyce fib. But you have to. Not doing that is horrible. Why is it bad? Oh yeah, you are screwed if you don't catch the lie. Okay, and the others? Oh, I see. They each one copies one of our decks. What? We pay random costs for the... Okay. But not ink over, of course. Sure, and the last one. Yeah. Ooh, he powers them up. Oh shit, yeah, we need to kill that thing. Oh, he's weak against slashing at least, that's good. They are all weak now. Okay, the two smaller ones like Pinocchio the Curious and Pinocchio the Copycat are weak to slashing. That's good. And Pinocchio the Liar is, oh, ineffective against blunt. Oh shit. That's not good. Okay, okay. Yeah, blunt damage. Ah, fuck. That's unfortunately Pussy's deck is not going to work. We'll need to see. We'll see if I manage anyway. So what are they doing? Ink over, of course. What else? Holy fuck. I'm screwed, am I? Automated movement. Oh no. Flashing strike. Well, at least it doesn't have the speed boost. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ah. This is so screwed up. Okay. You basically can't hurt any of them. Well, barely. So, your job is to catch their attacks. I don't care if you die in the process. You get their attacks, grab some damage. Oh, there's a lying is bad card. Okay, I was wondering how we actually catch a lie. So wait, when does he lie? Every 2 to 3 scenes. I don't think at the beginning, so let's check it anyway. Ink over. Seems correct. Endless battle. I don't have that on me right now, but wait, and I don't think... No, I didn't have endless battle here. But I think that's correct. Oh dear. Oh, there's endless battle. Yeah, that's fine. Oof. Okay, let's throw our own endless battles against that. Unfortunately, he is strengthened, but this is Eugene we're talking about. I think that's acceptable. Meanwhile, you kill this thing. We can't do ink over. But flying sword and overcome crisis. So. Yeah, everything is fine now. That worked. Ooh, oh. Ouch, of course they roll max damage. Oh, but we hit back this time. Okay, good, good. Oh, good. Endless battle works, okay. Yeah, okay, we... Oh. We held them off for the moment. Oh, nice. Shit. But they also have, of course, a counter die. We did not do much damage. Oh, but at least we can protect Eugene from all these slash attacks that are coming. What does this mean here? Does that... Oh, yeah, that's not endless battle. That's a lie. You are lying, good sir. Where is the... Wait, where's the card gone? Oh, there it is. A random person gets it, apparently. You are lying. But unfortunately, I was planning to once again... Oh, no. Anyway, try to counter that with this here. Actually, you do that. You have 6 speed. He doesn't. You should be able to deal with that then. And you do not have 25% or lower. So, yeah, an ink over should do fine here. You... Yeah, ink over the this one. We need to get rid of it and overcome crisis. Okay, okay, it's working fine. Yes, we can deal with that, great. Ah! But hopefully it... Oh, okay, okay. It hopefully still counted even though we are losing the clashes. And great, we are getting rid of that one. Oh, come on! What? Come on, that... Oof. One hit point, gah. But, oh, now they are incredibly weakened. So that should be basically the battle, I hope. And use... Ah, you don't have 6 speed, unfortunately. Ah, never mind. Just hit it with ink over. And some cleanup for light regen, and that will finish this one. Isn't quite weakened enough, since he is also strengthened by the copycat. Yeah, you deal with this one. Actually, use clean up against the curious. You can... Yeah, you can kill it with the puppet blockade. And mannequin... Yeah, mannequin the ink over. You overcome crisis here. And ink over. Yeah, that should work fine. It worked well enough. One gun and the other gun. Is that thing mimicking us? I mean, we don't really need anything right now, I guess that. That's kind of creepy. Must tell lies in order to become human. Leaves a bitter taste. She must have trembled hard. The knife could slip from her hand at any moment. I'm keen to learn as usual. Would like to see me learn. Oh, did I restart the video? Like the recording? Yes, yes, I did. Oof. Okay, you are lying again, I think that means. Nice of them to tell us. Ink over seems right, and now to overcome crisis is not a defense card. You are lying, good sir. You also do an ink over. This is an incredibly powerful ink over, so yeah, that should work. Do it like that. You do a clean up and a flashing strike, because why not? Yeah, we basically won this. Unless there's something worse coming. Yeah, we got this. Especially now he's incredibly weakened. I think over isn't even that good in their hands, because I don't know how many cards they got on hand, but it can't be that many. Yeah, hammer repressed flash against that, and heavy peaks, I guess. As I said, I don't care about Posey dying. It is currently not lying, though. So, yeah, only the ink over. And another ink over. And just in case some light regen, just in case something else is going to happen that we don't yet know about. And boom. Now it's also staggered. Yeah. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Still staggered and basically nothing else to do. Wait, there is this option to just use random cards. And boom. A shame it never got to be human. Okay, that's that. That was easy.
전부 모였어, 엔젤라. 커피 중독자에 담배 중독자. 그리고 이 펌한 꼬맹이까지.
That's a nice description.
우리가 네 제안에 동의했다고 이렇게 서로 인사하는 자리를 마련해 준 거야?
착각하지 마, 엔젤라. 우린 네 편이 아니야. 목적이 같을 뿐이지.
She looks so suspicious. Like this look on her face.
저 시커먼 멀대는 완전히 엔젤라 편인 것 같지만
하라는 대로 열심히 일하는 피고용인에게 멀대 취급이라니.
He isn't even that tall. Hazard and Gabra are way taller. Like, not way taller, but just as tall. At least.
목적만 같더라. 그래, 그거면 돼. 같은 목표가 있는 한 너희는 내 편일 수밖에 없지.
I guess they don't have to.
너희와 나 모두 빛의 눈이 멀었으니까.
그리고 넌 과거에 묶여 있지.
웃기네. 과연 나만 그럴까? 벌써 잊은 거야, 헤세드? 공포에 무릎 꿇었던 너의 그 나날들을.
Oof, that trauma again.
어떻게 있겠어? 아직도 선명히 기억나는 걸.
But he is so calm and collected.
그 아픔에 무너졌던 부끄러움은 두고두고 나를 괴롭히겠지. 하지만 그것들을 잊고 싶지 않아. 그것들을 받아들이기로 했어.
Mm,
여기 있는 모두가 그렇고.
that sounds pretty healthy, actually.
그래, 난 내가 지켜내지 못했다고 생각하지 않아. 의지를 건네받은 사람을 지켰으니까.
Really?
에녹의 희생도 헛된 것이 아니야.
Wait.
난 믿고 있어.
What does she mean by that?
누가 과거에 묶여 있는 걸까?
Oh, nice shooting back here.
너희가 입에 담는 과거는 가볍게 짝이 없어.
Yeah, you suffered terribly.
그러시겠지. 넌 네가 안고 있는 감정과 고통만 소중할 테니까.
It's kind of funny that she looks incredibly pissed in that picture, but her voice was still calm though.
내가 이기적이라고 말하고 싶은 거야?
I mean, they're not wrong. I can kind of understand why she turned out to be that way, and a whole bunch of responsibility for that lies with Ain, but yeah.
네가 우리의 아픔을 이해 못하듯 우리도 너의 아픔을 이해 못할 뿐이지. 자기가 겪은 일이 아니라면 더더욱. 누구도 네가 될 수는 없는 거야. 제대로 말하지 않으면 아무도 몰라.
이제 와서 날 가르치려 들지 마.
가버렸네.
And suddenly gone.
다들 너무하네.
And she's pissed again.
엔젤라를 그렇게까지 몰아붙여야 했어?
No, I think that was pretty reasonable actually, not to just take her accusations, but to no, let's be clear and forthcoming here what the situation is. It's good to talk bluntly.
미워해서 그런 게 아니야. 엔젤라를 위해서 하는 말이지.
제대로 말해주는 사람이 없으면 혼자서는 나아가기 힘든 법이야.
Yeah.
그럼. 나랑 티페리트도 게브라를 위해서 얼마나 많은 말을 했는데.
Really?
저기 헤세드. 도망쳐 헤세드.
그럼 실례할게. 별로 달갑지 않은 자리였지만 모두가 모여서 뜻깊은 자리였어. 곧 터지겠네. 가볼게, 롤랑.
Okay, see you.
저 둘은 항상 저래?
뻔히 게브라가 화낼 걸 알면서 매일 저런다니까.
And I mean, what is she going to do? Kill him?
살벌하네. 중층은 전쟁터가 되겠구만.
I mean, they're kind of cute together. I ship them.
그 둘의 사이를 네가 중재하고 있는 거고?
Or maybe instigator.
내가 말리지 않으면 여기서 무슨 꼴이 날 줄 알고. 그래도 나름 서로를 잘 챙겨주고 있으니까 너무 나쁘게 생각하지 말아줬으면 해.
그래. 상황 보니 죽지 않을 정도의 배려는 해주겠네.
Alright. So, all the child could do was learn by observing others and mimicking their behavior. And that was the problem. A learn page, huh? Huh. That's interesting. I think that can be incredibly useful. People lie all the time. Why is that a bad thing? Extremely long nose here. But not 4 cards, huh? I'm not sure I like that. I'm keen to learn as usual. Would you like to see me learn? Huh. That, on the other hand, can be incredibly useful. You'll just never run out of cards again. Well, just for a single ally, but... So, yeah, as I said, we will just now take over the Rollins cards. Luckily, this is a very convenient thing. Where are they now? I guess I could have taken them over from here easier. Let's take care that we also use the ones with the cards equipped. Tenma here, right. Good. So, Hazet, what's your first battle? Or... Alright. Yeah, I do remember that abnormality. There were a few, like, who looked like they were Wizard of Oz themed. Like the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and wait, was there another one? I think those two, but anyway, let's see what the Scarecrow has to offer us. The wisdom, I can barely read that on that background. Wisdom to move forward, give it to me. I'm fine with detaching the head if I can get better once it comes back together. Give your wisdom. Wisdom. Give me the wisdom I lack. Too bad it didn't know better. So many poor employees died to its rake. It wasn't that hard. It broke out incredibly easy, but if you had a decent kill team, it was easy to handle. It might have been nice if it could accept it itself as it is. You're telling me, friend, surely wisdom can be everything in life. So, gleaning. Oh, that's why this one has more speed dice. And once again, they copy our combat pages. Father's wisdom clashes against wisdom. Okay, how do we get wisdom? Oh, and they strengthen it. They strengthen themselves when they get wisdom. Straw for brains. Oh, when they absorbed all the pages, I guess. You will have to lose the gleaning here 9 times, I guess, but well, we'll see how it works. Is there something else? No. And oh, they are once again weak against slashing. That's convenient and not immune against blunt, luckily. We don't even have any pierce, I think. So, okay, how does this work? Okay, you are doing the harvest wisdom. Oh dear, tiny text. All dice gain +4 power if not clashing against wisdom. Okay. Yeah, and we saw in their passives when they clash against wisdom, it weakens them. Oh, and they recover HP if they hit. But in theory, we could also clash against not wisdom. Then it's just a 5/5 card. Huh. Okay. I mean, it's still a 4 dice card, so that's a little bit hard. Oh, wait. But it absorbs a page on every hit. Holy hell. Yeah, he can empty the deck very quickly. Not like 9 times. Blocked, evaded. Add a copy of wisdom. Oh, okay. Yeah. Rake seeking wisdom. And also blocked, evaded, add a copy of wisdom. But do we have wisdom cards? Ah, there is one. Because, well, right now we cannot block or evade it. Wait, what does blocked, evaded mean exactly? Is it like the swords? Do we just have to prevent it from doing damage? I guess? We will see. So everyone has one wisdom? Okay, yeah. Oh, and it's only one use. So you use it here. And you the other one. For you, blocked, evaded. So how do I do this? I think Endless Battle can probably do it. I'm not sure if blocked, evaded means that you have to use a block die. Oh, and I'm a bit uncertain. Let's assume that it does and use mannequin here. And yeah, since there isn't anything else I particularly want to do, also use a puppet blockade. Yeah, you have the increased speed, so... change it again. Wait, no, you can't. I'm not sure why I sometimes can't change the attack order. Huh. Maybe it has something to do with speed, I guess. So what can you do with that 7 of yours here? I guess we could also target this one. Yeah, use Flashing Strike here and change it back so you are using Wisdom. Cool, that should work. Ah, did not work. Did not work. Oh, come on. That was max damage, like max soul almost every hit. They almost max soul hit. Oh, already staggered. That's good. Okay, we blocked that one. Let's kill this one quickly. We do have wisdom right now. Yeah, we do, but he doesn't. And ooh, she's slowed down. That could also pose some problems. Oh, there are more wisdom cards here. Good, good. But first, wisdom. But how do we block that? Ink Over can do it. Can do it at least once. Here. And use Overcome Crisis here. But wait, we cannot get more wisdom. Well, maybe... Yeah, unfortunately, I actually cannot do anything to block both of them. I don't have a card like that. So... let's... No, Ink Over doesn't work right now. Shit. I need more card draw. And light regen. No, use Endless Battle. We have to kill this one. We have to kill at least one of them. 49, 49. Yeah, use Suppressed Flash. So far, so good. That's of course also fine. Ah! No, I can't kill it. So, I don't think we have enough wisdom left. We do not. At least... Oh, but he is incredibly weakened. So we can at least try to block this one for more wisdom. Yeah, use the wisdom we have here. And you are in an unfortunate situation. Endless battle here. Overcome crisis. I'm unfortunately running out of light since I have to constantly use their cards instead of the ones I was, well, planning for. Flying sword? No. Shit. The flying sword is our best shot, I guess. Overcome crisis. Stun him at least. Stagger, I mean. Oh, wait. I think I did that wrong. Okay, at least, well, what do I mean at least? There's no at least, now we are having no wisdom. Endless battle? And overcome crisis? This is turning into a crisis, alright. Lashing strike here. Overcome crisis. Automated movement might do it. But unfortunately then I'm going to run out of light again. Try Creek instead and use a gig here. Oh, staggered. Good, good, good. Even against the boosted stats. And yes, oh yes, yes, we killed it before it could de-wisdom us. Such a shame, the wisdom it took didn't fully belong to it after all. Okay, okay, okay. Crisis averted for now. But we did not get more wisdom. What do we do? Automated movement might do it. And puppet blockade against the other one. I can't afford ink over. I can't afford ink over. Use endless battle here. And overcome crisis against the other one. Let's kill it. If possible. Flying sword. Overcome crisis. Come on. Yes, that worked. Yes. Yes! Ha! Who needs wisdom anyway? Yes! Ow! Yes! Yes! They're almost dead, come on! Just one final push. Oh. Oh no, extreme edge. Heavy peaks can do it. But then I'm running out of light again. Mitigate the damage just with Gig. And use a creek to damage it. But what do? We aren't even engaging with the wisdom mechanic. Flashing strike? Overcome crisis? No, I cannot afford ink over. Okay, you take both of them. And maybe you can kill it? I'm not sure how this is going to work with the different speeds and such. Yeah, we need to... Yes, it... Guess it wouldn't have become a wise person, even with all the knowledge. Oof. That's not how you get smarter, buddy. Whew, good. Crisis averted.
헤세드! 문 좀 열어줄래? 지금 손이 꽉 차서 말이야.
어서 와. 나도 거들어 줄게.
Oh, right. I was wondering, wait, we didn't have a scene with Roland. But yeah, okay, of course, our scene with Roland was him assembling all the people. I'm stupid.
이 정도로 많은 양의 책을 옮길 수 있다니. 나도 이 일에 점점 도 같은 것 같단 말이지.
뭐든 하다 보면 익숙해지기 마련이니까.
I guess it's just a job now.
커피도 마찬가지고.
커피.
His face.
이번에는 입맛에 잘 맞을 걸?
Yeah, he has a lot of different blends. It will be fine.
한번 믿고 마셔보지.
But he doesn't sound convinced. Oh.
오, 이번엔 달달하면서 굉장히 맛있어. 야, 뭐라 해야 하나? 맞아. 이렇게 고급지면서 맛있는 커피는 처음이야.
그렇지. 예전에 개브라도 이
마키아토.
맛있는 커피란 게 이런 거였구나. 나이 30 넘고서야 알게 되는 것도 있다니.
You will never stop learning.
뒷골목의 커피는 질러진 재료를 감추기 위해서 대부분 강한 단맛을 사용한다고 들었어.
그냥 쓰기만 한 것도 있지.
Yeah.
잠이 깨야 하거나 시간 죽일 때는 커피를 마셨어.
나도 같았어. 로보토미에서는 커피 없이 하루를 시작하지 못했거든. 이미 식어버린 커피와 같은 무기력한 몸을 데워주는 건 따뜻한 커피밖에 없었어.
Even with his robot body, I mean, he never stopped having his coffee cup, even with his robot body.
꾸역꾸역 아무 기대도 없이 일을 해왔지.
어지간히 힘들었나 보네.
Yeah, that sounds exhausting.
직원들은 환상체한테 죽어나가고 어떻게든 살려보려 계획을 세워봤지만 허사했지.
Yeah, I feel that.
그렇게 점차 식어갔어.
지금은 좀 뜨끈하게 데워지기라도 했나?
그러네. 이번에는 롤랑말처럼 뜨끈해.
That's good.
나에게 주어진 만큼 이것저것 해볼 수 있거든. 무엇보다 다양한 커피를 마실 수 있다는 게 좋고.
하라는 대로 해야 하는 건 똑같은데?
이번에는 내가 선택했어. 그리고 내가 잘한다면 다른 사서들의 피해도 최소화할 수 있고.
Or if I work hard at it.
그래서 오랜만에 의욕이 나는 걸.
꽤 유도리 있게 생각하는 유형이구만.
예전보다는 모든 게 나아졌어.
Kinda similar between both of them, I guess. Making the best of a bad situation.
이것도 자비라고 볼 수 있는 걸까?
누구의? 도서관장님의?
나도 믿기지는 않지만 어렴풋이 그렇지 않을까 생각하곤 해.
To give them a new shot at life?
난 잘 모르겠다. 딴젤라의 분노와 목표가 확실해 보여서. 그 녀석이 가려는 길에 자비가 있는지 모르겠거든.
I mean, it could be secondary objective. Not only to get revenge and all, but also to do something good for her colleagues. Both can be true.
이 마키아토 맛있긴 맛있구만. 자꾸
종종 올 때마다 새로운 커피들을 소개해줄게.
He is really invested to... Sorry. He is really invested to make him into a coffee lover.
좋지. 기대하고 있을게.
Torn of wisdom. When he returned, he had a visibly long scar on his head. People asked him how he felt, and he responded that his head felt lighter. And, Well, I was saying earlier that discard decks are kinda outdated, but with that... Huh. I wonder what they mean with on-play pages. How they will work. Gleaning. It shows aggression towards certain employees attempting to take their brains. These employees are those who scored excellent on the intelligence test. Oh, so he is a gourmet zombie. You're kind of picky about the brains he is eating. Okay, but only if the enemy has a higher amount of stagger resist. I don't know if I like this one. The rake tilled the human brain instead of farmland. How many of the wise people among us have lost their lives to this rake? Oh, that's cool. I mean, it very much depends if the enemy's pages are any good, but given how strong many of them are, and they're cheaper to boot, I can see myself using this. Alright. In theory, we could also do an invitation, but in practice, this is a 3-act fight. Let's check the time. Yeah, and it's already been an hour, so nope, not today. So yeah, with the 2 abnormalities battles done, I am good for today, and in the next video we will continue with invitations. Until then.